Happy New Year! Yep, it's 2022. Can you believe it? 2022 after the fucking 2 years we've had. Jesus Christ, I cannot actually believe that it's 2022. My head is still in March 2020, so I thought, last year I was going to do a review of the craziest year. But then 2021 sort of was like, hold my beer, and kicked me in the ass anyway. So, the reason why there was not a 2020 review last year and why I'm doing two for this year is because I recorded it and the video got wiped when my laptop did an update. So we're trying again. So I had to revisit the topics of 2020 and oh my god, I can't believe it. And I don't want to put you through depression, but we got to start off with some depressing topics if we're actually going to do an overview of the year. I can't just go, wait, did anything good happen in 2020? No, not that I can think of. So I can't even just name one good thing and then just dodge the rest. But anyway, so in 2020, we started off, well, it started off in 2019, really. It was June 2019, and Australia was experiencing the worst bushfires in history. The bushfires itself destroyed 46 million acres during its time of burning and finally ended in March 2020. So from June 2019 to March 2020, it burnt down 46 acres of land, thousands of homes were destroyed, 34 people died, and billions of animals passed away. Now, my channel is normally to do with comedy, which we will get into comedy and stuff like that, but the news sort of seemed, when it finished, it sort of just dropped it. I would imagine in Australia their news outlets would have still been reporting what's going on and everything, but it's like when the Amazon rainforest was on fire and deforestation. It's only on the news when it's relevant for them to sell stories, and then all of a sudden the world just forgets it like that. Just gone. They forget it, and it doesn't make sense. Something as catastrophic as that, it was sort of dropped. Although, to be honest, the events in 2020 did overshadow it, I guess. There were major updates and stuff that we'll get into that took over our news outlets. But I've left some links in the description below for those charities. So moving swiftly on, because we all know the stories of 2020. We don't want to get depressed and stuff. We want to move forward. So moving forwards, we're going on to Meghan and Harry left the royal family in 2020. Which you're thinking, was it that long ago? Really? I thought it was this year. I swear they've been on the news this year. Was it really 2020? Can you guess when in 2020? Probably the end of 2020 if I'm thinking of it. No! It was the 8th of January 2020, right at the beginning, nearly 2 years ago. A day after this video was uploaded, it'll be 2 years since they left the royal family and moved abroad. So, again, basically with 2020, I'm going to swiftly go over it with the events, going to remind you of what happened, and make you cry yourself to sleep again, and then we'll go on to 2021 because a lot of more news that we can actually laugh at happened in 2021. Shit show, but more that we can make a comical effect with. So yeah, Meghan Markle, and who was from Suits, and she was an actress, married Harry, as you know, and then they left the royal family, and then they had an interview with Oprah in 2021. That's why it seems so recent, and she basically went after the monarchy. Yeah, so a lot of people were angry about that, but maybe we'll do a video about that, but no, it's not relevant now, is it? So, you know, relevancy. Well, I've never been relevant on this channel. I've always been a bit behind, but that's because last year I would have been uploading, but I've already explained that, so this year is the comeback. The comeback king. Oh, yeah. Going off topic. On the 19th of January at the SAG Awards? SAG? SAG? SAG Awards? I really don't know. Maybe it's a Sage Awards, but there's no E's. It's SAG. Anyway, Brad Pitt, Jennifer Lawrence, Jennifer Lawrence, Jennifer Lawrence, reunited for the first time. Oh my god, I can't believe everybody lost their shit. I actually don't care, and I didn't even know that was a thing until we did research. Apparently they were together years ago and blah blah blah, and everybody was like, oh my god, they've reunited! Ah! Oh my god, this is amazing! This is fucking amazing! I can't believe it! They have reunited, and it's amazing! Oh my god, this is amazing! This is fucking amazing! Yeah boy, they've reunited, and it's freaking great! Oh my god, my life is made! My life is beautiful! They have reunited! Anyone else that reunites with their ex would not have that reaction from the internet. I've seen breakups that break up bad. If you bumped into your ex, would you be like, oh my god, this is the greatest... Well, they probably didn't think. They probably just smiled for the cameras. But honestly, well, the internet wouldn't go mad if I met up with my ex, would it? No. So, or anybody else. So, why is this so big? It's like, oh my god, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. Get back together because they saw each other. Forgive me. Forgive me. We had cheese and wine! Yeah, 2021 was a bit of a weird year. You might have noticed the hair's changed. Well, basically, I've been recording this over a couple of days. So, yeah, fun days. And, don't worry, this is cream. So yeah, 2021 was a bit of a weird year. We still had the pandemic, but we had our comedy bits. What comedy bits? Quite frankly, we were all a bit pissed off. Because we found out that the fucking members of Parliament, yada yada yada, the Tory party, and everybody has been telling you, hands, face, space, it's been having a party with cheese and wine. And they were joking about it. Yes, this lady was speaking at a, let's say rehearsal, I think it was a rehearsal for a public speech, and she was joking about having cheese and wine. So this made the internet go on a meltdown, and there was a rave planned and everything. And then, to be honest, it caused something good. There's a charity that was been set up for that group, and they've made money for a charity, which is fantastic. So that shows the British public are not just thankful, they're actually decent. Never thought I'd say that in the 21st century. Anyway, so what else has happened in 2021? Well, mainly my 2021 segment is going to be mainly around the politicians that have been telling us to stay in for the last couple of years. Because they've been telling us social distance, but what happened in... Was it July or June? June or July? June. I was in Butlins when it happened. Matt Hancock snogged his maid and he had an affair. And I know the footage. And here it is. We're breaking free and firing, flying. There's not a star in heaven we can't reach. If we're trying, oh, we're breaking free. I sure hope no one ever sees that video. The Health Secretary was telling us to stay in, not hug hug your nan or she'll die. Oh, that was Boris. Hug your nan or she'll die. And then he is snogging his mate. Does he know the camera was there? Conspiracy. Have you noticed the Sun has always got videos? And then, how do they always get the videos first? They've got videos in the Matt Hancock case. And Darth Jones, the guy that threatened the Queen at Christmas. I'm on to you, son. I'm on to you. Wait, that sounded like a freaking squeaky voice Darth Vader then. I'm on to you, son. I'm on to you. Okay, that's me going on a tangent. Yes, so Matt Hancock had an affair. There was memes galore, and I can't believe it. It was so funny. Not the situation, but the memes that came out of it. And I'm glad that we can actually find a sense of humour. That's what I love about England. We find a sense of humour in dark times. And the prick got what he deserved. But I do feel sorry for his family. Because obviously they're going through a tragedy of that sort of thing. As in adultery in the family. And then they have to, you know, go on Facebook and see their ex-husband, their dad, the son, granddad. I don't know. Cousin, step-cousin, sister's brother's childminder's great aunt. And you go on Facebook and see him smooching his aide. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dearie, dearie, dearie. And then we found out that Boris Johnson had, you know, as I did a sketch at the beginning, he was sort of, he was at a business conference talking to business leaders, you know, serious people that you and I fear in our day-to-day lives because we're sat at work going, please pay me, sir, I need to pay my rent. And he's just going, forgive me. Forgive me. So recently I went to Peppa Pig World. Yes, as one may enjoy, Peppa Pig World is absolutely great. And did you see what he looked like at Peppa Pig World? He looked like this. I mean, wow, well done. You got a stressful job. You're the Prime Minister. I was about to say manager of a football team then. I don't know why. My brain is all over the place at the moment. You're the Prime Minister of the Great Britain. Of the Great Britain. The Great Britain. I was going on a tangent. You're Prime Minister of Great Britain. You got a stressful job during a pandemic. Yes, I understand that. But, and I'm glad that you are having some stress relief at Peppa Pig World. But Peppa Pig World, I know you're on a family day out, but you're trying to inspire the British economy by inspiring managers and bosses and entrepreneurs of this country that is pumping the money in, and you just go, I did prepare a speech forgive me. Cheese and wine. Oh, not much potato. Peppa Pig. Yes, Peppa Pig. Yes. I'm probably there in the business meeting. It's just they sat there going, "My God, this guy is a genius." Peppa Pig. Yeah, no, he's not a genius. Yeah, so, but while this is happening, you know, that's comical. Meanwhile, other than politics that was happening, there was something going on the roads of England. Especially the M25, where some people were super gluing themselves to a road because they wanted to insulate their homes to save the environment. But when the Great Britain, oh, for God's sake, Good Morning Britain, that's the one. When Good Morning Britain interviewed the leader of this whole movement, yeah, let's go with that movement. They went, so have you got your house insulated, Mr. Knobhead? And he went, no, it's too expensive. So you're making people risk their lives running out onto the road to kill themselves by getting hit by a car, which could disrupt the motorist and the person. And yeah, so you haven't got your house insulated. Oh, no, that's not the point. You need to get your house insulated. But is it insulated? No. What? Why would my house be insulated? Hypocrite. I'm just saying, if you're going to start a movement and go rah rah rah, you're going to have to follow it through, as in you have to follow the policies that you are implying, you knob. Anyway, so people thought, how can we do this? How can we save the environment? What is going to stop climate change and global warming? And what is going to save our future children? Because please, God, think of the children. Think of the children, please. And do you know what they did? They superglued themselves to a road, caused traffic, and do you know what comes out of the cars that's sitting in traffic? Fumes! Fumes going up into the air, CO2, breaking the ozone layer, and they're going, yeah, we didn't think that through, did we? Then there's some knob that superglued themselves to a truck. Do they know trucks can move? And they stopped ambulances. It's disgusting. When they did one of their big movements in London, they sat outside of Parliament and an MP walked outside and said, what if an ambulance comes around? And they said, don't worry, we've made an alternative route. No! You idiot! You let an ambulance pass! Someone could be dying in it, you fucking idiot. I've been wanting to do a whole video about that for years. But do you know what? When I was doing my research about Insular Britain, I couldn't help but notice the logo looks quite similar to something I've seen before. Conspiracy? I think not. Yes, so... Insular Britain, oh yeah, this brilliant thing happened to them as well. They blocked their own freaking vendetta thing. A lorry full of that carries insulation. They blocked it on the road. That's how stupid they are. Can you imagine the meeting? They just sat there going, right, how do we make a difference? I think that we should superglue ourselves. How do you think that's going to work, Gary? Well, I think we should do a test run. Yep. No one saw Barry again. He's still superglued to the chair in the meeting room. Anyway, going on to what was the most outrageous story of the year. Well, there were so many outrageous stories, but this was quite outrageous and angered a lot of people, including me, including all of us. While we're all at home not seeing our loved ones, they were out having parties. There was a garden party. There was a Christmas quiz on Zoom. I know it was Zoom, but like we all did, but Boris was in with people. There were parties with wine and cheese. And look how many people was at this party. What the fuck? Seriously? What the fuck? Honestly, you think you're going to lock us away? If another lockdown comes in 2022, I don't think anyone's going to take it seriously because the government are full of buffoons. We have no one to trust. There's lack of leadership. If Matt Hancock can get penalised for what he did, which, yes, quite rightfully so, he lost his job, why are these pricks not losing their jobs? No idea. But that's me with politics, and that's 2021. So, yeah. Next video will be a conspiracy theories. Yeah! I'm not a conspiracy theorist myself, but I'm quite fascinated in the topic and I would like to read it and we can find out together what is going on. And at the end of the video, there will be a clip of a sneak preview of what's coming up in the next video. It will be coming out on the 14th of January. I'll be uploading on Fridays and sometimes I'll be uploading 2 videos a week as discussed before, and I'll let you know what the dates are at the time. But this month it will be the 7th, which is this video, 14th, 21st, 28th. So yeah, you've got 4 videos. I've nearly surpassed myself already from last year's recording. I told you, the Ando's back. And yeah. Sorry this video has been a bit rusty. You know, I'm getting back into it, but after a couple of videos and get back to it, we'll be back in full swing. So, yeah. If you're new around here, make sure to subscribe. I hope I didn't scare you off. If you like this video, please hit the like button. I wouldn't say hit the like button if you like this type of content so that I know to make it, because this is just a review of the last couple of years. This is a one-off. Yeah, so I've been the Rando Ando, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace! Surely not. Surely not. This can get worse. Oh my god, it gets worse. It gets worse. Oh boy.
This isn't good. This is not good. Thank God it's only a conspiracy. Because it's not good.